You are listening to XRP Radio, and it is the Craig and Tizz Show. Apart from I've just lost my Craig like a second ago. My Craig just went disappearing. Craigs, nonetheless, it's not a good thing. So let's start off. We started off in the way the Craig and Tizz Show usually starts off. We should start off in the way that the Tag Show usually starts off. Because we're going to play loads of great new unsigned and independent music today. Straight down your ear holes. With my XR penis. There may be Craig's too if he rejoins us.
I'm listening to the song on the radio. I don't know where it's from, but it's on some show. Listen until the end, waiting to hear a name. Then comes along a load of adverts that are so lame. I start shouting at the radio, oh come on! Just tell me the bloody stupid title of that song. Another 10 adverts then goes into the news. If I don't get an answer soon, I'm going to blow my fuse. Like it, lump it, hate it, skip it, although I haven't managed to buy the disc yet. Eventually, gives the title and the I waited for so long that I had to take myself in hand. Go back to my place and went straight onto line. Found the disc bought it, cost me much more than a dime. A few days of waiting for the package hit the floor. This is a player and I'm rocking that for sure. The first track was the one that I had heard before. The second track was okay, but there were a lot of flaws. Like it, lump it, hate it, or skip it, it seems there's only one good song. Track 3 was a tremendous, track 4 was just the same. Track 5, 6 and 7 made me want to scream in pain. Then came the 8th track, nice little tune. Tracks 9 to 11 were the biggest pile of poo. I should have bought the single, stupid, foolish bum. Too many albums have only 2 songs that are good ones. Yet another CD in my disused library. I should have had a sale and sell each one for 3p. Something should tell me that I shouldn't buy this shit. Every time I never learn, but I still do it. £11 plus postage costs I've been done again. Should have done the download, but that's just insane. Like it, lump it, hate it, or skip it, it seems there is only one good song. Like it, lump it, hate it, or skip it, initially I thought I couldn't go wrong. Like it, lump it, hate it, or skip it, it took me a whole hour just to find out the band's name. Like it, lump it, hate it, or skip it, all that has happened is I've just been done.
You're listening to XRP Radio. It's the Craig and Tag Show, the Tagged and Craig Show, the whatever this is. Well, it's not even that anymore because ALT is gone. Craig's internet's down. It's just me. You're just going to have to deal with me for a little while. So deal with my finickety-fanackityness if you can. and I will deliver to you some great unsigned and independent music from across the globe. Is that okay for you? I'm just doing the Live Now promo across the interwebs, trying to get some more people in the chat box, and then we'll get on with the new submissions. We've got some good ones lined up for the evening. New subs this week coming in from Craig Allen, Hecht, Amy Field, Die Tired, Jay's Expedition, Eaten by Tree, Spite Direction Effect, Screams of Tranquility, Hot Apollo, ORBE, Phillip Foxley, or ORBE. ORBE, not ORBE. I read it wrong. Romeopathy, Numb Surprise, Airamfm, Dave Rivers, River, Brukes, Loud George, Brad Pittance and the Pirates, Blue Scar Music, Lorenza Wildcard, Nonsense, veli-matti, murtovaara, Mishappenings, Mental featuring Evie Palmer, and like Cambrian. Shout out to Metal Incorporated Records, Cobra Promotions, Self-Made Records, and Phillip Fax Records for getting some great music into us this evenings. Mish, you should be getting, you will be acquiring royalties now from all of our live streaming. In fact, any money that comes from our live streaming on all the social networks actually all goes into the artists that we play during their pockets, as long as you've got a royalties collection agent picking them up, because it's all automated, because that's a lot of work. Oh dear. Mish is here, Amy's here, we're almost ready to start a show. Cass is here, DUI's here, Craig is almost here. We'll get there. He's almost got some internet back. I'm going to play one of my favorites. I picked up a lot of favorites recently. A whole lot of favorites recently. I think this is my personal absolute favorite of the moment right now. Let's see if there's any tracks today that's going to change things. It's back. Woo!
Time this morning, my internet just fried out on me.
We don't want the
might be the heat.
Is it still hot over there?
Yeah, it seems like it's outside though, because I went to reboot my modem and there was no internet coming in, so I checked the interface to the outside. That seemed okay, so strange. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that.
Okay. Not a thing to worry about.
Yes, I know. It's kind of hard to have a Craig and Tizz show without Craig.
The Craigless Tizz Show.
The Craigless Tizz Show.
I do like this track quite a lot, if you hadn't guessed.
It's all about those horns, man.
Some creature has bit me on the arm, if you're wondering why I'm just staring at my arm.
I just thought you were fascinated with yourself. I don't know.
Some itchy creature has bitten me when I went to get my big bottle of Fanta.
I didn't know that there was an infestation at XRP Towers.
Why did you have to say it like that? I literally just said when I went outside to get my bottle of Fanta. No,
well, that's on the grounds.
Fleas in XRP Towers.
They're fleas. Well, I don't know, man. If my bottle of Pepsi doesn't last me 3 hours, I'm in trouble. Of course, I do have about 25,000 gallons more, not 10 feet off to my right side.
I've got a full bottle of Fanta. I made one mistake. I was almost fully prepared, but I didn't get a glass for said Fanta.
Have to chug it.
Yeah.
Hey, want to see my shirt today?
What was your shirt today? Oh, Thundercat shirt. Very cool.
Yep.
That's just reminding me I need to send my brother something for his birthday on the 11th.
Send him a Thundercat shirt.
That I've had stashed in my Amazon cart for ages a knitted Thundercats Christmas jumper.
That sounds great.
Which I keep going to buy for him for Christmas and then think, no, it'd be way more hilarious considering his birthday is in the middle of summer to buy it in for summer.
Yeah, very inappropriate gift.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
I would. You guys are talking about making merch. There should be Craig and Tizz shirts, man. That'd be really cool.
I can get them up eventually. I don't know whether I mean like other merch has been fun, but actually having my face on someone is kind of concerning. Here we go. You're listening to XRP Radio, standing on business. Curtis Millen. We got some new tracks. We got some old tracks. We're going to play people in the chat box. We're going to do some Craig and Tizz Show stuff, like talk about nerdy shit and show and tell and other stuff like that. So you've got a whole roller coaster lined up for you. It's literally tagged meets the Craig and Tizz Show, the Craig and Tag Show, if you will.
Yeah, I like that.
You would do. It's only my name that got replaced.
What do you want to call it? The Tizz and Tizz Show?
The Tizz and Tag Show.
The Tizz and Tag Show?
Just Tizz.
How about double T?
Double T.
The two T's.
The two T's.
Double T. Yeah, baby.
Maybe.
Horrible rapper name.
It is a bit, actually.
Yeah, baby. Double T.
Double T in the hoose.
You know. Yeah, I get it. What? Let's not start all that garbage.
What?
What? I think you'll. I could be your hype man.
Yeah, you could. I think you'd be a good hype man. Yeah. Everything that I say, like, yeah, in the background.
Yeah, you go, boy. Yeah, we can do all that stuff. You heard? Yeah.
Okay.
That's what time it is. We can do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So 3 hours of that.
Okay, let's just do
Craig
that for the rest of the
Gong Show. Every episode of our show is the Gong Show, really. We get gonged every episode.
I was thinking about bringing a gong style show but I want to somehow make a button so listeners can also gong and maybe not have it too over the toply loud, but it will pop up in the corner but it'll be like a positive gong.
Oh, like a good gong and a bad gong?
Good gong, bad gong. Maybe good gong, bad gong.
That's
or it'll
good.
be like every as long as the listener's there and they click it, like for every good gong, we'll play 10 more seconds of it. But if it gets like 10 bad gongs, we just stop it or something like that. I've got it in my head, but I want buttons on the website.
It's a concept.
It's a concept. It's not going to happen for many years because it requires, like all my good ideas, it requires a developer that has skills.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we had like a thing where like we play a track, right? And everybody in the chat, can give a thumbs up or a thumbs down to each song. That could be horrible.
That could be horrible.
That could be terrifying.
The problem is, as soon as it goes above like 10 interactive listeners in the chat,
it just stops.
It just becomes impossible to manage. I used to do that with the old like show, and everyone would say if they liked it in the chat box, and then like the top 3 tracks would start the next show the next week and things like that. Which eventually progressed into becoming the chart show, but it becomes unmanageable, like so unmanageable.
I'll bet. I got to address this comment in the chat box from DUI. He says Tizz is really low to Craig. Now, are you talking about volume or like as a person, or
it
like
probably
as a
doesn't help my microphone's all the way over here? To be fair,
well, mine is right. No, see,
there we go.
Yeah, because I'm like 5 inches from my mic. I'm like right on, So,
or maybe he's just saying I'm shorter than you. I don't know.
Well, in the intro, I'm much shorter than you are.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you are.
We're kind of making up for it in the actual live show.
Well, what you don't know, ladies and jelly spoons, listeners, if you will, viewers, if in some cases, is we've actually got a really, really high zoom camera lens for Craig's studio, so we can actually see him because he's that small.
I'm only 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
Volume. Is he still less than me? I kind of like that. Tizz is less than Craig. Yeah,
I'm not less. No, it should be better now. Now that my mic's actually in front of my face.
exactly.
That does help. It does help.
It does. It's all about speaking. Sibilance, you know.
Sibilance.
Sibilance. That's what sound guys do that. Sibilance.
Sibilance.
Right around 10K, baby. 10K. You know? 10K or 11. Okay. Never say to turn Tizz up.
Yeah, I can't still be quiet because I've turned myself up on two. Maybe the man's just getting me down. The man's just getting me down.
The man.
I mean, I've got red lights over there.
Are you peeking?
I'm peeking apparently in places.
I don't know. I mean, I can hear you great, but then again, we have more of a direct connection, I suppose. Although I am 5,000 miles away.
What we hear should be what anyone else hears. Should be.
Well, maybe Dewey is going deaf.
Maybe. Just
what?
So it's quite selective hearing. He's gone deaf to my voice specifically. Oh dear. Right. We should get on with some new tunes. I'm sorry, Craig. You're in this weird situation where I don't have to ask you what the next piece of music is going to be.
It's really strange. Usually every Wednesday I make my list of picks and I have it right here and I go right down I didn't have to make one today, guys, so I'm kind of like out of my element. You know?
Meow, indeed.
Yes, meow for sure.
So I thought we'd pay homage to our most interactive listener of the last Craig Tizz Show, who also bought us a track that we played. Do you remember we played a bit of King Kong? And you liked King Kong and it was funny?
It was wonderful.
It was wonderful. There's two other tracks that were uploaded in the same period of time, shall we say?
Correct.
Yes. And I thought we should play one of those.
I say we do it.
The one of those that we're going to listen to today is Toffee Hammer. Isn't that right, Cake Face? Yes.
Perfect. Good timing on that cat. It's a headbanger.
If I had a hammer, I would hammer all night. I'll break you down, woman, till you're soft inside. My hammer is iron, it's solid as a rock.
Quite heavy for Spikey.
This is, yeah, it's very heavy.
My back is aching, my arms are sore.
It's quite funky, actually.
It's great.
Nice and raw as always from Spiky Spike.
Oh yeah. If you started getting slick, it would just be wrong. That's a classic riff. Oh, wow. Where are we going now?
Elsewhere.
Across the border, undermine the social order. Take me home to meet the parents. Conversation of potential. Think we could be on a winner. So come on, baby, let's pull your dinner. Contraband and bushling. Swirl your heavy heart and sling. Smuggle me across the border. Undermine the social order. Take me home to meet the parents. Conversation of potential. Think we could be on a winner. So come on, baby, let's pull your dinner.
I think I heard, "Come on, baby, let's spoil your dinner," but that can't be right.
Toffee Hammer, Spike Direction here on XRP Radio. A brand new from them. Lovely and flashy and garagey as we've come to expect from Spike Direction.
Yeah, very nice. Very raw. Very retro.
Yeah.
Very raw.
It was like it was well-produced rawness. Well, not well-produced is the wrong word. Not that it was badly produced. Now it sounds like I'm being an idiot.
No. He emphasized well produced the rawness of it, so you really understood the rawness of it.
There we go. Thank you, Craig, for digging me out of my own.
That's why I'm here, brother. Just here to save you as usual.
Good start. A good start to the show for the new stuff.
One down.
One down. 25 to go, plus everyone in the chat box because we play them as well.
Right.
And if there's anything super good, we might even play more tracks from the one person.
Yeah.
Do you have a feeling at the moment? Do you want to stay heavy? Do you want to chill out a bit? Is there anywhere you want to go, Craig?
Let's keep it heavy.
Let's keep it heavy. We're going to keep it heavy.
A little bit.
Are we going to keep it loud and heavy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
you shouldn't be a stranger to this track because well, you've heard it before, but it is a recent submission. It's came to us via thingy. Why can't I think what they're called now? Metal Incorporated Records, in fact. It's Loud George with Addict.
Oh yeah.
Quite good. Quite good.
Yes. Pretty good.
But very, very good. Couscous. It's good.
Yeah, couscous.
Good.
We should play that today. I haven't heard that in a while.
You can cram it in, I'm sure.
Honest to God, that's one of those songs. I finished it, I put it out, and I go, okay, on to the next thing. What's the other one? Perhaps some couscous. What's the other one? Saffron or no?
Coriander.
That's it. Coriander. You got to use the hand. Coriander.
Lots of playing about with timing here.
Oh yeah.
It's like lots of free time just with more beats here and there.
Right. Now, see, if I was in Loud George, I'd have like a subset of the band called Soft George, and it was all the same stuff in acoustic. That could be genius.
Just a little tree, take it on the eye. Count down a second. I got an addiction, not a cloud. Feel it, fight it, but I'm coming home to you. Only give you up my nightmares. Lose myself, my mind inside the deep end.
Quite grungy. This.
It really is, yeah.
And it's you.
It's got quite a clean, crisp production, but somehow still is quite swampy.
Feel it, fight it,
Yeah.
but I'm coming home to you. Only give
It's quite
you
crazy,
up
actually. The kind of grit, the nasal grit to his vocals has almost got a guitar distortion kind of
It
sound
does,
to it.
does. It really does, yeah. Ah, little harmonics.
Okay.
You can tell he put some thought into the solo.
He needed to. He finished on it.
Yeah.
There you go. Addict from Loud George here on XRP Radio. Swampy time signature play. Thrashy. Yet very crisp and clean. Goodness.
Yep.
It was for such a swampy sound and a lot of things I mentioned to Craig, like his the nasal grit to his vocals was almost in the same frequency range as the distortion on the guitars, but you could hear everything. Everything was nicely segregated and separated and sitting in its own little frequency range, which was quite lovely. Very well done on to ever produce that. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it was like a very, very clean swamp.
Clean swamp.
A very clean swamp.
That's not what you get on a Tuesday night here on XRP.
No.
You just get a boggy peat bog.
Yes.
With the peat bog, man. No, good stuff from Loud George. We're liking it. Are you enjoying the new subs? Have you ever done a new subs show with me before? I think you've done
Never.
little bits of one, maybe after an interview.
I think I've been like a special guest, like on a release day or something. Yeah, like if I released something or premiered something or whatnot. But actually, just like co-hosting, no.
You're not a special guest anymore. You can never be a special guest anymore. You just always be another piece of the furniture like me.
That was back years ago when you would say to me, you should really come on as a DJ. And for years I went, no, you can't have me, can't get me, no way, I'd never do it. And lo and behold,
well, I managed to convince you when it was up to me to press all the buttons.
Oh yeah, I don't have to do anything except show up and make a list, and have some lively banter.
You've got the easiest job on the planet.
Well, probably, but I do have to be here on time. I'm incredibly busy. I mean, the fact that I can carve out a couple hours for this is it's quite a feat.
Craig's day job is quite exerting. I know
it's strenuous, man. I mean, it's a 24/7 gig. What I'm doing,
all that time looking at those shelves, deciding what
game to play, or what plastic should I remove from what movie I haven't watched in 3 years. There's that, I mean, like maybe today it's your day, but
well, I'm quite excited. I'm hoping I can get you into like maybe almost completing the game now. So what you might have seen if you were watching the Craig and Tizz show this Wednesday is Craig picked up a copy of Expedition 33, which is a game that I was trying to get, to be fair. And it was annoying because I just spoke about going to try and get it and waiting for it to be in shops and going through it. And Craig just sat there in absolute silence. Its face didn't even crack. And then for show and tell, he pulls out the game case, doesn't he?
Yep.
Like an arse. So, so that prompted me to get it. It came today in the post. And because ALC is away for 8 days on an Alaskan cruise, lucky for some.
Yes.
that means I've got time to actually play a game. But I thought I might be able to convince you to actually like get further in a game than the opening sequence, because we can like compare notes and play it almost simultaneously.
Have I told you the story about how my soon-to-be daughter-in-law actually tricked me into finishing games? This is diabolical. For Christmas, she gave me 3 PlayStation $10 store cards, okay? She showed them to me. But here's the thing. Every time I would complete a game, she would give me one of the 3 cards. So I had to give her visual proof that I had finished a game, then I got one of the 3 $10 cards.
I like it.
So that was horrible that she did that to me, because I'm famous for not completing anything, you know. So of course, me being me, right? I took the easy way out. Everything that I completed was like old arcade beat 'em ups, you know, like Final Fight or Fatal Fury, that kind of thing. So you can just put infinite continues, right, and just blast all the way through it.
I'm going to get in touch with your daughter-in-law and get her to. It's going to be platinum in the future. You got to platinum a game.
Never going to happen, man. Never going to happen.
Come on, Craig. There's got to be a game out there that you can platinum.
Like an actual game? I don't know.
Actual game.
I've never finished anything, man. That's the reason I have so many. I get 10 minutes into something, I get pissed off at it, and then I take it out and throw in something else. You know, it's good to have choices.
It's good to have choices, but you never know how they finish. The amazing endings these fantastic game developers have come up with some of these games.
That's why there's YouTube, my friend.
So wait a sec. Do you buy the game and then watch someone else play it?
Never. Nope. But however, though, the PlayStation 5 does have that built-in game hint thing now. You can actually ask the game for hints.
Okay, I haven't even seen that.
Oh yeah, it's right there on the main menu. Oh. So there you go. You know,
maybe I'll check that out. I haven't even. I've barely touched my console for a few days. So this is another thing as well. It's also encouraging me to play games that you play the games.
I started
You're helping me out if you start completing games.
Well, you're welcome. I started out really hot and heavy with the new Doom, Dark Ages. I was ripping on that for a good 20 minutes. Then
20 minutes.
I set it aside for something else. You know. Yes.
I think it's time to play another piece of music.
Let's do that, please.
The other piece of music is possibly the one of the best named artists that we've had for a while. It's Brad Pittance and the Pirates.
Yes.
This is, we played Misdemeanor before, but now we're going to play Nuclear Lady.
All right.
Ooh. Already good.
The mighty Hammond B3.
The mighty Hammond.
There's a nuclear meltdown every time you shout and scream across the road. You're so volatile, you're always waiting to explode. But when your beauty radiates, every part of me capitulates.
Scarr is the one piece of music that I don't understand how people can hate. So, like, I understand people hating metal or opera, country, classical. That all makes sense. How can you hate this? It's so happy.
It's so upbeat, you know.
You're ripping me apart, nuclear lady.
I'm being a guy from the USA, right? I don't have a lot of exposure to this guy. I mean, we had Madness and everything over here back in the 80s. But that's really about it for us.
That surprised me because a lot of the bigger Scarr bands, you know, like Bowling for Soup and that, they're all American. I thought, anyway.
Yeah, maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Just ignorant to the state ska.
I try to listen to a little bit of everything, but I've never really got a lot of ska on my plate.
So unstable, I can't take it anymore. I know my mind's about to fail, like I get counters off the scale. Is this a chain reaction, or is it fatal attraction? nuclear lady. You vaporized by hush, nuclear lady. You're ripping me apart, nuclear lady. You're turning my soul to dust, nuclear lady. You fill me with nuclear lust.
Wow.
Nuclear lady.
That was a great little solo.
That was great, yeah. You get in there, say what you gotta say, you get out.
You're ripping me apart, nuclear lady. You're turning my soul to dust, nuclear lady. You fill me with nuclear lust, nuclear lady. You vaporize my heart, nuclear lady. You're ripping me apart, nuclear lady. You're turning my soul to dust, nuclear lady. You fill me with nuclear lust. You fill me with nuclear lust. You fill me with nuclear lust. You fill me.
Little synth in the background. I just noticed it's got.
Oh, I can't quite hear that.
It's just a little airy synth in the background. Mate,
Oh, that? Yeah, okay.
still there. Nuclear Lady by Brad Pittance and the Pirates. Mish says he loves a bit of Scarr, and he also says, personally, it's more of seeing it live or a loud drunk thing, but it is great. I would say, yeah, Scar's good for a party. Definitely. I like a bit of a Scarr band at a night out. It tends to be loud. And there's nothing wrong with being loud.
No, hell no. In the pub? Of course.
Be loud in the pub.
Darn right.
In the pub. I like it when Americans say pub.
In the pub. How do you say it?
It's just pub. You don't really say it that much, do you? It's not like you're like, oh, the pub or anything.
No.
It's like when you say twat, but you say twat, and it's like it's basically the same, but it's wrong.
Yeah. Well, one of us is wrong.
Americans are wrong.
Probably. We have been for since 1776. We've been wrong apparently. So there you go.
What was 1776?
That's when we started.
Oh, was that the official start of America?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's after we bailed out on you guys and went to make a better place with quotation figure. Better place. Didn't turn out that way.
It was better for a bit, wasn't it? Maybe, I don't know.
It was good for maybe the first 5 years or so, and then it kind of went to shit. But you know,
like 1766 to 1771. That was it.
Right down the toilet. Yep, that was it, man. Just horrible.
Land of the
But anyway,
free.
we probably shouldn't go there.
Do you know what I enjoy about the land of the free?
What's that? Everything's free?
Know how many people that are detained there?
I was just commenting on this to my.
I reckon there are more people detained in the land of the free than in any other country. I would hazard to guess.
Well, we came over here because we have freedom of religion and freedom of everything we want to do, and that lasted, like I said, that first 6 years or so was great. And it all kind of went, you know, nothing's free anymore over here. You know, see, I think Mishappenings is supporting what I'm saying. So thank you, Mish.
And at one point, it was land of the free slavery, free.
I know.
Oh, dear.
Yes, Yesterday we celebrated the 4th of July, which was pretty much right now means hooray, we survived one more year. Hooray. My God. I don't know. We got to make it another one yet. We'll see what happens.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully we won't die tired. That was lame. I'm sorry. That the next band is Die Tired.
Was that the segue into the next track?
Yeah, it was a segue into the next track. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I wasn't ready for it, to be honest. I saw Die Tired. I was like, Die Tired. That's a name you can do something with in a segue. Yeah. You know, that's definitely. I've got something there, and then I didn't actually get the something before I opened my mouth.
You worked on it.
I don't think I did. I just brain connected to nothing, and then mouth connected to tonsils, and that's what you got.
Nothing. Yes.
Possibly appropriately. This is called Fall Forever, which is what I just felt like I was doing in that segment. Die Tired.
Diddle, diddle. Yep. That's my wife, because it was fine until Trump. Thank you, sweetie.
Complicates and shakes you, consumes all that makes you deep inside your bones. In a moment, choose the things you want and remember who you are and who you want to be. An anonymous dream came calling deep inside your soul. Let it came with love and splendor, everything you owned. It's right there for us. Just take a chance. How does it feel to fall forever? Don't you know I'm not afraid to take it as it comes? How does it feel to fall forever? Don't you know I'm not afraid? Just desperately in love. We become absorbents, open to all currents of electricity. An anonymous dream came calling deep inside your soul. Let it came with love and splendor, everything you own. It's right here for us. Just take a chance. How does it feel to fall forever? Don't you know I'm not afraid to take it as it comes? How does it feel to fall forever?
Cheesy as hell.
But I think it knows what it wants to be, and it's definitely doing it. I like the phrase soppy pop. What kind of band are you in? Oh, we're a soppy pop band.
Hello, Joe.
There he is.
Hello, Joe.
There's a guy all waiting for that Black Sabbath thing to be Joe.
Have you watched the Black Sabbath thing, Joe Smith?
I'm probably going to watch the replay. I haven't watched any of it at all. I know it started out with Mastodon this morning at like 10 o'clock in the morning or some crazy thing.
Is it meant to be like long as hell or something?
Well, Sabbath doesn't go on for like 10 hours, man. It's like a whole bunch of other metal bands and a bunch of stuff like that first.
Made a day out of it.
And every band is doing a Sabbath cover song of their choice.
So what's the point of listening to Sabbath at the end? To know the songs by the end of the day.
And probably a lot better, actually. You know, you can blow 'em off.
You're listening to XRP Radio. That was Fall Forever from Die Tired. We were just commenting on the great song, by the way, actually. Great kind of pop rock ballad, solid
Wonderful.
stadium sound, big stuff. No, I love it. We were just talking about the Sabbath stream that's going on today. I knew that it was on. I didn't know much about it apart from they were going to try and wheel Ozzy on stage and make him do stuff and hope he survived the night. I wouldn't be surprised if he's planned it to die on stage or something. That sounds like something he'd do. But
the problem with that though is you can only do it once, so you got to make sure it goes off really well.
What, the death? I mean,
yeah,
I guess so. Yeah. You don't want to like accidentally like just blow half of your head off.
Can you imagine? Well, it went okay in rehearsal. At the real thing, though, nah.
Yeah, every band's meant to be doing an Ozzy or Sabbath song, and I was saying, what's the point in listening to Sabbath at the end if all the other bands have already covered all the tracks by that time? It's a bit weird. And then Craig just pointed out they'd probably do it better as well.
Well, that's the sad.
Which is why we were laughing when that track finished.
I know they're gonna have like 20 of these other bands, right? These guys like in their 20s and 30s, and they're all gonna come out and play a Sabbath song, probably better, So by the time the real band comes up tonight, and they're all like 75 years old, they're gonna sound like a really bad Sabbath cover band. It's gonna be sad. I don't want to see it. It just sounds bad. It reminds me how old I am. It's like, God damn, I don't need a reminder of that.
Like half expecting him just to like forget where he is in the middle of the set as well.
Well, he isn't. They do have him in a chair, so he can't really like fall off the stage or anything.
Oh, that's a good start.
Yeah,
strapped to a chair.
I think
Hannibal Lecter mask on it,
like Dr. Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. He's gonna do. Let's get crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be sad.
Well.
I know. Whatever.
It'll be interesting, I guess. I might just look at one of the songs and see how insane he is.
Suppose there's live feeds up all over the place, I guess, or something. I'm trying to ignore it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's easy to ignore. We've probably got better music here anyway.
We definitely do.
The next track is definitely a statement. It has to be said. It's a band called Hot Apollo. And off the album, which is We're Hot Apollo, this is We're Hot Apollo. Yes,
they're kind of overstating that, aren't they?
I think this might be Hot Apollo.
You think?
Maybe.
On the ocean, knows our name. Distant roads, fly on fine. Now we're here to take and make you high and harder, so get up and shine. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, whoa, Hot Apollo. Live in the night for the life. Find us in the sky, follow our fly. If you're ready for a new kind of feel, here we are to make it real. Hot Apollo, yeah, Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, whoa, Hot Apollo.
They're Hot Apollo.
Hot Apollo.
The next song on the album is called We're Still Hot Apollo.
I'd rather it be. We're not really.
We're not kidding. Seriously.
We're not Hot Apollo, really. We lied.
No, wait, we've changed our name. The artist formerly known as Hot Apollo.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, Hot Apollo 2, but spelled TOO.
With an umlaut over the O. You know, like Spinal Tap.
Lukewarm Apollo. It's quite decent though.
Well, it's fine.
Nice, just straight in your face Rocky sound.
It is what it is. I especially explained to us more why they're Hot Apollo.
What is Hot Apollo?
Give us some backstory, man.
How is it to be on Hot Apollo?
Yes. How did you become this?
Why did you become this?
Back when you were warming up in the basement, were you lukewarm, Apollo?
Or maybe it's the other way. They were boiling Apollo, but now they've cooled down a bit and they just hot.
Cooling down.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Could be.
Very nice.
I feel really bad because decent Rocky track, but I don't know why. Because that track is We're Hot Apollo, we're trying to find out why they're Hot Apollo, anything like that. And now I can't help but get out of my head that it's like a really bad male stripper's stage name. And next to the stage, it's Hot Apollo.
Didn't Hot Apollo fight Rocky Balboa? In this corner, Hot Apollo.
In the blue shorts.
And fighting out of the red corner. Oh man, what could his arch enemy be? What's a different god you could fight? You know, cold Ulysses or something, or Dionysus. Give me a god name. I don't know.
Moderate but good Zeus.
Moderate but good Zeus. I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. What a good band name. I'd be in that band in a flash, man. Hello. We're moderate but slightly good Zeus.
It's a bit muggy Hades.
Yes. What are you, a band or a weather report? It's like, great. Oh, man. Well, that was fun. Oy.
Smog warning, Hermes. Anyway, right. I'll be doing that for the rest of the day if we don't get off that.
You will. I know the whole show now.
It's
Man,
almost as good as pirate jokes, that is, to be honest. Almost.
Oh, don't go back to the pirate joke. I never should have put out the pirate music because that's all I heard was pirate jokes for like 6 months.
It was the right thing for me to do.
The best part was you never ran out of material. That's the part that blew my mind.
I'm not lying. People thought I just like got a website up and I was right. A lot of those were like on the spot, off the top of my head jokes that like maybe I like other jokes out there. I'm not getting wrong. I presume there's a finite amount of pirate jokes that you can kind of get to.
You would hope so.
But a lot of them were legitimately like, oh shit, I've got to make up a pirate joke now because Craig's in the chat box and I'm playing pirate music. Like spur of the moment. Oh, that's kind of almost a pirate joke. Let's say that. Like I'd say 80% of them, I didn't go find them or research them. They were legitimately me making up pirate jokes, and it got to the point where it was scary because out of all the skills that I want to have in my life, being able to make up a spur of the moment pirate joke and quite a few of them related to whatever we were talking about as well is a skill that I would rather replace with something more useful.
Now, when you got your current job, right, was that on your resume? Like in the job interview? How good are you at doing pirate jokes off the cuff?
Exactly. Unfortunately, not.
Really not. You know,
it was not a question on the application form.
You know, to be fair, though, you were really good, but you never made like any seagull jokes or penguin jokes. You know,
I mean, it's not my remit. Like I said, I became very scarily good at making spur of the moment pirate jokes. I was never. I mean, when it comes to penguins, it's what's black and white and 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 black and white.
I don't know what.
Penguin rolling down a hill.
See? Now you come up with a joke for it.
I mean, this is the thing. That's it now. That's it for penguin jokes.
Okay, fine. Can you do a cow joke the same way?
I mean, I could go for what's black and white and red and black and white and red and black and white and red and black and white and red.
A sunburned penguin rolling down a hill.
There you go.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or we could go darker and go what's black and white and red and black and white and red and black and white and red and
I don't know what.
A penguin rolling down a rocky hill.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. Now I see why you didn't do penguin jokes.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even gone out of the remit of full penguin jokes. I'm literally penguin rolling down a hill jokes. That's which is very niche skill to have.
I was just going to use the word niche. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to seagulls, I'm afraid.
Do you think anyone tuning in expecting to hear you and ALC and they're getting this conversation instead is thinking, what in the name of God did I just do?
Yeah. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Yes,
Right, I'll get through some of these tunes. Tell you what, Amy F's been hanging around with us, waiting patiently to have her music played. Amy Field, indeed. She's submitted a track called Universe. She's in the chat box with us. So everyone that is here, if you like a music, tell her right now. Converse with her. It's a unique situation that you get here on XRP Radio where you can chat with some of the artists that we're playing. We're going to be playing some of the other people in the chat box shortly. It's good. It's good. Also, people, if you know anyone, if you got any musician friends, if you shared the stage with anyone recently, that's awesome. Tell them to go and submit here. If they do it, if you get them on tonight, if anyone out there knows any people with music and you can get them to submit during the show, I'll play them before the end of the show. Because I'm nice like that. No, I've got to know they've submitted. Don't just submit and expect me to somehow know that that's happened by some magical. We're not that technical here. You have to then say, "Oh, I have submitted the music."
Yes,
and I will be like, "Oh, I'm going to play the music," because that did happen once. Went through a show and I saw this person in the chat box and they were getting involved with the chat and everything. And it got to the end of the show and I was like, and that's it. And then they piped up in the chat box going, "You're all liars." And I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because you said anything that was submitted during the show you'd play." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, I submitted some music." It helps if I knew you did.
Yeah, you can't exactly see the new uploads while you're doing the show.
I mean, I'd have to sit here, click and refresh like every so many minutes and just seeing if something was there. Sometimes it has happened where I've gone looking in the database for a track and I've noticed something new's being up there, but it's not something that I have a live feed of that just goes, "You've got mail," which I should have really, but
you probably should.
We need if anyone's got money for developers or is a developer and a very good one, because this website needs a good one. There's lots of things to do on it. Then please let us know, because if you want a project, I've got a very, very, very big one for you. Anyway, let's get back to Amy Field.
Yes.
Brand new to XRP Radio. This is Universe.
When the lights go out,
Oof.
I got so much left to say, but we're too tired from our busy day.
Oof.
Yeah.
A question lingers on my mind. I'm too scared to say these thoughts ain't right.
Those slurs and pitch bends are exquisite.
They certainly are.
This kingdom I rule.
Okay. I was expecting that to go really big then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to get better.
Got that heartbeat feel to the kick.
Yes.
I can see, but I can't touch you. This universe was meant for all like me and you.
There we go.
There it is.
I get tempted by the light. Don't wanna shy away. But that's
Nice.
too strong.
It's like a mix between kind of country meets a Tarantino film meets that kind of Amy Winehouse style R&B.
Yeah, sort of. I love that slow slide up.
Oh, it's got feels, got soul.
This kingdom my rule becomes a bother. I guess in time, yeah, I'll have to get better. Why's life so cruel? I can see, but I can't touch you. This universe was meant for all, like me and you. This kingdom my rule becomes a bother. I guess in time, yeah, I'll have to get better. Why's life so cruel? I can see, but I can't touch you. This universe was meant for all, like me and you.
Exquisite. Amy Field universe. I was not expecting the kind of, I don't know, there was a big mix to that one voice, starting off kind of quite like really soft and sweet, then getting quite sultry, kind of a powerful, soulful kind of vibe. Right at the end, she went really kind of husky and strained and really kind of put the the pipes on, as it were. Put the pipes on.
Yeah. Wow.
Might
Very
have
nice.
a new dictionary installed, I think.
Yeah. No, like you said, those slides up to the notes are just gorgeous, and your vibrato is fantastic. Yeah, very smooth.
Very technical singing. Nice to hear a vocalist of that kind of caliber without a producer feeling the need to over process the crap out of it. A bit of compression, touch of reverb, I think, maybe a touch of EQ. Perfect. Happy days. Not nice, quite honest production for the vocals, which let it shine out a lot. And it's out tomorrow. That is. Just saw it in the chat
And
box.
not only that, Tiz, but the whole idea that she can sing that well, but she doesn't need to have all these extravagant runs past the note. Like, here's the note, and I'm going to hit you with 8 more on top of that and go all the way over, like all this acrobatics stuff, because I can. No, here's a person that knows what the note is, goes up to it, nails it, and hangs on it. That's just perfect. Right.
And some of the bends are absolutely pitch perfect, bang on, perfectly timed. First note hit, bent up to second note hit, bang on every time. It was just great technical vocalism.
Yes.
Very good, very good, very good. We like it. And going to the band as well, just a classic kind of. I can never ever decide what genre that is. It always reminds me of Tarantino films. So
I don't know. For me, it's kind of bluesy, I think. You know, kind of a little bit of R&B bluesish.
Definitely got the R&B vibe. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
But yeah, lovely.
Yes.
Like it. Let's move swiftly. In we've done the first third of the show in a bit.
Yeah. Wow. Huh.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. I go as far as like my butt doesn't get sore in my chair. So far, things are good. Padding is working.
It'll be when we go past the second hour that everything's going to change.
Well, the part that's so funny, like I told you before, after we do the Craig and Tizz show on Wednesdays, you know, after sitting down here for 2 hours, when I go to stand up and my knees are like, no, this should be pretty funny. I'll probably be crawling up the steps to the house after I get done with 3 hours of this.
I have noticed you're not like me as well. Like I'm quite active in my chair. I'll be over here and then I'll be this way. So I'm moving my legs and my arms, and then I'll be forward, and then I'll lean back. And you are quite. I think you are you even leaning back in your chair, or are you like leaning forward on your desk?
I had this slouch to my left like this. That's how I play games too. So it's kind of like this, you know. So yeah, you're right. I gotta learn to shift a little bit, like move my legs around a little bit more. I'm a bit more static.
I'm like running a marathon under this desk all the time.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not just like jittery on caffeine, or I don't have a cocaine habit. I'm just running a little mile under here.
Are you one of those supersonic knee guys? You know, like your knee can't stop. Your knee keeps going all the time. You can't stop the knee. Are you one of those?
I can be at times. Yeah, I can be.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. So maybe I'm lucky.
That's lucky. It does not need shitty reverb on this. But, oi, Mish. Naughty boy. If you recorded the rest of the band and didn't put a reverb on those vocals, it wouldn't sit in with the rest of the track, you silly little muppet. Thank you. Use your brain, young man.
Oh man. All right.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I was just getting angry at Mish being stupid as always. Where
are we? This is one of those shows where like I have no idea where we are in the show, man. So you're the one driving. So I'm just kind of here in the back seat.
And I really shouldn't be the one who is driving.
Yeah, well.
I need to find what the next piece of music is and the piece of thing that I need. The piece of thing that I need, Craig.
Piece of thing.
The piece of thing that I need. Oh yeah, I want to play these. Just another good name. I don't know why I love the name of this band so much. They're called Eaten by Trees.
Oh yeah, I saw these guys in the database.
Yeah. About three months ago, they submitted kind of an electro-ish track, or it might be someone else that are also called Eaten by Trees, but I think they're the same. This one is apparently rock. So we see what goes from electro to rock.
All right.
There we go.
No matter where we live, in the city or the country, we must be ready all the time for the atomic bomb. Duck and cover. That's the first thing to do. Duck and cover.
This is slightly odd.
Odd is good. It actually sounds like the start of Stonehenge by Spinal Tap, which is cool. Oh, here we go.
It's interesting. It's very muddy.
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure what he's saying.
Oh no, I have the double problem because I get the stream, right? So it's kind of, it gets clear, then it gets muddy, then it gets clear, then it gets muddy. So yeah, I don't have a clue what the lyrics are.
Mish must love this track with his reverb hatred. That 100% sounds like a stylophone. That's a stylophone. That is a stylophone.
Yep.
It doesn't just sound like a stylophone. That is 100% a stylophone. You can hear the note change clicks and everything.
Yeah.
Remember what to do, friends. Now tell me right out loud. What are you supposed to do when you see the flash? Duck and cover. Duck and cover.
What?
Duck.
I know what that is.
What just happened? I presume that sounds like some kind of advert for a cleaning product.
No, I can tell you exactly what that is. Back in the USA, back in the Cold War days, when we thought that Russia was coming to nuke us, there were commercials telling young kids, like in school, when the Russians finally dropped the bomb on us, and you saw the flash outside the window, you got underneath your desk and you put your head down. That was called duck and cover. So it used to be commercials on TV back in the 50s, but duck and cover. That's what that is. It was a public service.
If back then Russia was going to drop a bomb, it would likely to be a nuclear bomb. And in my personal opinion, right, the smartest option is to run straight into the blast.
Probably. You really want to survive. Well, the thing is, if you saw the flash, it's too late. Sorry, kids. You know, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't want to have half a blast go over me, get my leg trampled with a large piece of concrete or something, then slowly bleed out. I just want to be vaporized like that, ideally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Personal choice. This is an uplifting conversation, isn't it?
I know. Let's get happy.
That was the last goodbye by eating by trees. That was a lot of byes to say. Bye. That was interesting. I'm not quite sure what I was listening to be honest. It was a lot. It was almost overwhelming. That was almost overwhelming. Mish is just being picky now about his reverb. I don't like reverb except in these very specific situations.
I don't know. It's all subjective, man. It's like everything else with production, you know?
The problem is with a lot of, if you just had a completely dry sound to everything, the guitarist is going to have some form of reverb, just natural reverb. Everything's going to have natural reverb if you're using microphones anyway. Yes. But if you dry recording in a studio and you've got a guitar that sounds like it's outside and a vocal that sounds like it's in a shower, it just doesn't fit. That's the whole point of producing Mishappenings.
You have to have continuity.
Exactly. Audible continuity.
Exactly.
See?
Right.
2 against 1, Mish. Prick.
And besides that, you called my new song the wrong title, Tizz. Mish.
I did as well, but I did it on purpose.
Thunder Boy.
Dear. Talking about that, should we do it? Should we do Thunder Boy?
Well, you call it the right thing, we probably could.
The Thunder Kid.
That's not it. You know, I'm coming over there.
The Lightning Boy.
The Lightning Kid. God darn you people. You know, I figured it this way, right? I've given you giant chickens. I've given you pirates. I've given you gigantic robots. What haven't I given you? A good superhero, right? So therefore, we're coming to the Lightning Kid, who is a good superhero.
The really, really hot, spontaneous Tourette's part of me when you said what I haven't given you.
What haven't I given
you? So close to just shouting that some sweet loving.
Oh man. Well, you know, if you would have said that, nobody would have been surprised, probably. So what the hell?
I know. I just didn't want to ruin your introduction. Tell us about the Lightning Kid.
Well, I don't know. Oh God, we're gonna have shitty. Nothing I do has shitty reverb. Mish, you should know that by now. It does. It has exquisite use of delay on it. Actually, different. I'm not a reverb guy. I'm a delay guy.
The world's most pristine delay. None of that reverb here. Gosh,
I know.
Gosh.
No, Mish. When you first called it that, my first initial thing was to laugh hysterically. I was not upset with you, but I thought Thunder Boy. Well,
he was furious. You should have seen him. Red in the face, shouting, "How dare he get my track name wrong?"
But here's the cool thing, you know, I could have done it like as a partner thing, like, you know, the Lightning Kid and Thunder Boy. That would have been really cool. I wish I would have thought of a team up like that. Damn.
I mean,
now I got to have a sequel.
I was going to say, you've never been shy of a sequel, and you know when you do a sequel, you've got to do a trilogy. So
yeah, well,
that's you sorted.
Yeah, what the hell? There goes my summer.
Do you want another something else that you may enjoy?
Yes.
Is I was when the Thunder Boy happened, somehow it came up into conversation with my colleagues anyway, and I mentioned Thunder Boy, and one of my other colleagues went, "What Wonder Boy?" You know, the freaking Tenacious D2.
No.
You don't know the Tenacious D2 Wonder Boy? It's It was quite a big track anyway. But now, since then, everyone on my team has had Wonder Boy stuck in their head.
Nope,
so you're seeing groups of milkmen walking down the road going, "Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power?" Anyway, should we play the Lightning Kid?
Do it.
City still, another scream cuts through the chill. Darkness reigns, but not for long. Our hero comes to right the wrongs. Hero's heart storm in his eyes. He strikes like thunder from the skies. No cape, no crown, just raw resolve. When the evil strikes, he gets involved.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. My drummer kicks ass.
He's the spark in the night, the fire in the fight.
I love how he can switch his snare drum out mid-song.
Isn't that something?
Man, that's amazing, that is.
Incredible. He has two kids.
Just jumps up. Or is one behind him and he just spins around?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Just call his name. He's a Lightning Kid. Raised by folks of radio wave, born in the storm, forged by the brave. A rebel heart with a rebel cause. He don't play nice, he breaks the laws.
Don't play nice.
He breaks the laws.
Steel cutthroat boots on power lines, ripping through the neon signs. When villains rise and heroes fall.
Have you slightly panned your vocals?
Always. No, this one is two separate Craigs singing over each other because I didn't have enough oxygen to do the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's one line here, one line there, one line here, one line there.
Are they slightly panned separately? Are they?
Yes, always.
Yeah, pause it.
Hard left, hard right, a little bit. A little bit off center.
He can't kill. Amazing power. Born of the grid. Just call his name. He's a lightning kid.
Quite proggy, this.
I have my moments.
He's a spark in the night, the fire in the fight, running faster than the speed of light. Shockwave soul, electric will. There is no demon he can't kill. Amazing power, born of the grid.
It has a great ending. I couldn't quite decide what to do with it, so I started jamming over it, basically.
He's a lightning kid. He's a lightning kid. He's a lightning kid. He's a lightning kid.
That was Craig Allen Hecht in the his just right now.
In the his
happenings.
Yep.
Talking about happenings, we're going to do it Mishappenings as well.
We should do that.
Should we do that? Should we do it now?
Do it.
Should we do it after we've done it all?
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was another bad one. I'm off form with the. I mean, I think I used all of my powers up on the penguin jokes, to be honest.
The penguin jokes, yeah, you probably used like 98% of your brain power on that one.
Yeah. We fuck for the rest of the day now, Craig. You're carrying us, I'm afraid.
Ah, hell, what's new?
This track by Mishappenings. I've done it all. That was a better one. Ooh, that was better.
Coming back, baby.
It would probably be a lot better if I didn't point out how happy I was about actually getting something right for once. I've done it all, Mishappenings.
My personality higher than all the others, constantly on the defensive to protect my covers. Someone tells a story and I've always done it better, making sure I am the roughest, toughest nutter. People try to back me up, but I don't give them credit. I don't back them up, you've made your dress, wear it. I love to show off my bruises, it makes me feel hard. Boasting about
those vocals are kind of dry, Tizz. They could use some reverb.
I know, aren't they? Hear all that reverb on that synth right there?
Yeah.
Just pointing it out. But I just point out how much reverb was on that synth just there.
That vocal's awful dry, though, man.
Really dry vocal.
Yeah.
But it's weird because there's so much reverb elsewhere.
Yeah, strange. We were talking about continuity, remember?
I know. If anything, Mish needs some good audio. It's gonna hit me. It's gonna hit me so hard when he sees me.
I didn't say continuity, I said continuity.
Oh,
My favorite one still as far as that guitar one. I love that guitar one.
that is
That's a great song.
I like the way you say the guitar one as if this one didn't have any guitars in it.
No, but the other one's the guitar one.
Is this just you getting him back for calling you track Thunderbolt?
Yes. How did you know that?
Not really.
The vocals are a bit dry on that, though. I talked to your producer.
I know. I was saying over in the green room, as it were. I keep forgetting to say this. If you're watching us and you want to hear the tracks uninterrupted, go to xrpradio.co.uk/chat and click the button in the bottom left-hand corner. And if you want to view us and hear us talking about the tracks in between, mate, that is not delay on that synth, and you cannot try and convince me otherwise. You're on crack. It's delay. It's delay, you twat. You can't get away with that. You can't just. Oh dear.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was so much reverb on that synth, but shame the voice didn't match it really. But there you go.
Yeah, I know. Well, whatever.
I can't say too much because I mastered that.
I know you did.
I didn't mix it though. I didn't mix it. That was a completed track before I put my dirty little mitts all over it.
Yeah,
and I tell you, it's filthy already. So I don't worry. There was no point in my cleaning my hands because I'd have to clean them afterwards.
Oh man,
filthy musician, filthy,
yeah,
terrible.
I know. Yes, terrible.
A band or artist that I think that you have picked for a Craig and Tizz show before. Up next, Jay's Expedition has submitted something new a couple of days ago. In fact, yesterdays ago. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Do you fancy trying a bit of that out?
I think we should definitely listen to that. Yes.
This is Static by Jay's Expedition. That wasn't as funny as it was meant to be.
Needed some reverb.
This is Static by Jay's Expedition.
Oh man,
this show's getting rather silly.
I wasn't expecting anything else, actually. I think when we come back, we have to tell them this was the regular Craig and Tizz show. You'd be missing great things like what's for dinner. What did you do this week? There you go.
That is all.
Thank you.
I forgot that still tastes like cigarette.
Did you wash that first?
I've watched it a few times.
I hope so.
It still tastes like cigarette. That hair just looking very inspectingly at me.
I like that little synthesizer thing in the background.
It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on what it is.
That's cool, though.
Like a little plucked guitar with the vocals following the melody.
Yep. So do you have something good for show and tell?
Oh, what did I have? I had something.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I did have a thing and I forgot about it now.
I had one thing, but the batteries were dead, so I got to come up with that for next Wednesday. So I had to hastily grab a backup thing.
It was probably Expedition 33, but I've already given that away. I should have kept that in my back pocket.
But if we're going to have Geek Time today, that would work really well for Geek Time.
It would probably work better next week when I've played some of it. And then we can both talk about the opening.
Yeah, I can talk about the first 20 minutes, and that's about that's about it. I did buy a couple pretty cool games today in the PlayStation Store. They're doing these old retro Saturn shooters. They have on sale right now, so I picked up a couple of those. So that's cool.
Really quite interesting stuff there. Like, not you couldn't really genre classify that quite easily. But there was a lot of fun musician playing, like using the rhythm of the drums there and singing to that rhythm of the drums. And then earlier on, he's singing the plucked melody from the guitar. So it was all like in all the different things in there, like interconnected at different times, which was quite cool and clever.
Right on.
Very, very unique. Yeah. That's one of those things that, like, I don't know whether every single person in the world would really enjoy that, but it's one of those, like, this is a cool thing for musicians to listen to and go, oh, that's a cool idea. I may not like the music in its entirety, but oh, that's very clever and cool.
Yeah. No, I do that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, your track is okay, but that's a really cool idea you did there.
There's a band I love called The Advantage, and they do covers of and the music I like. It's not like I specifically love the music itself, it's just really clever and cool. And they do covers of like levels from old school like Atari games and stuff. They do the stage for Bomberman.
Oh wow.
Like the first stage for Bomberman, it's literally called Bomberman Stage, but they do it on all on acoustic guitars.
That's amazing.
It is really, really, really very quite cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I don't know whether I've still got some. We played them ages ago, like years and years and years ago, like in the very first XRP stuff that we ever did. But they never, like, it wasn't they never officially submitted to our platform, so I don't know whether I'd actually legally be allowed to play it. Even though they gave us the music and we played it way back then, before XRP was even XRP. I can't even remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there'd be copyright on that stuff. Probably.
Either that or the band aren't together anymore. And then I can do what the fuck I want.
There you go. There you go.
Dear. Yeah, cool stuff from Jay's Expedition. Static there. For you. For anyone that wants to know, all the social networks that we could find for the artists that we're playing today, especially from the new submission, are available on the social networks, on our page on the social networks that represent. So, frog in my throat. If you go to the XRP Facebook page, all of our stuff is at XRP Radio. Go to the XRP Facebook page. One of the latest posts has all the artists that we play tagged up, so you can go find them nice and easy. Same with Instagram. All the Instagram page is tagged up, and you can click on them. Firstly, tell them you like their music and where you listen to them. If you are going to follow them, it helps us, it helps them, and you get talking to cool musicians and stuff like that, which is quite cool. Most are receptive to speaking to people, and quite often they'll chuck you a freebie track if you're nice. Don't go asking. Just be like, I like your music, and quite often they'll be like, okay, you like it. Here's a track for free. Go buy the album now. Which isn't a bad thing to do. To be fair, this is something that if you ever get any like random messages to your page or whatever, anyone has said, oh, I do like your music, give them a track. Give them a track and go, oh, and this is the album link from Bandcamp if you fancy the rest of them. Do it.
It's a good idea.
Oh, they've already shown interest in your music, so if they can get it, happy days. Give them a little discount code even. Because that, you know, at the end of the day, it's a sale that you probably wouldn't have had before. So give them some cheap stuff and free stuff.
Yep.
It's good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Mish hates everything today.
Well, what's new?
A lot of the music that we're playing today, Craig. If you didn't know,
that's true. I'm just a little distracted. I'm answering in the chat box here. So now I was just saying that my daughter reminded me yesterday I'm too old for Instagram, and that Facebook is the old person's platform of choice. So
that makes me feel old. Then
I know, right?
I still don't quite get Instagram.
I don't see. What I don't understand about it is that you can't, as far as I can figure out, you can't just post a message to it. It needs to be a reel, or it needs to be a video,
photo, image or something.
I can't just type in, "Hi everybody, here's where my new song is." It doesn't take links, so you can't link anything to it, right? So you can't link it to your what's the word I want? Your pages.
Well,
I blanked out on that for a second. You can't do that. So what good is it then? You know,
the unofficial point, ironically, initially was that it was meant to be less. So it was meant to be a lot more social. So only people, like, you don't share each other's posts or stuff like that. There isn't a share button as such. You don't post links, so it's not really good for marketing, as it were, in itself, because you can't do any of the obvious points. The point was it was meant to be just people sharing photos. Apart from lots of people find out different ways around it, and then you got swamped with people because influencers became so popular. And you get swamped with people going, "Get 100,000 likes on your Instagram post with me for £10," and all that kind of shit.
Well, it's like what Mish is saying here in the chat box. You know, you can't post a clickable link. You can put a link in, but you have to type it into like the description of your video or some stupid thing. It's not like it's not a hyperlink.
Yeah.
Like if I want to say, "Here's my new song" on my Bandcamp page, I can't just put that up. I got like a description of the video. I can put it in there. Well, TikTok, I haven't even approached TikTok yet. I look at that and I go, I'm not 15. You know?
I mean, the main idea of all those platforms is for you to keep you on those platforms. So, like, it's mainly for creative creators, as it were. So people that are making videos and whatever, and then they upload them to there. It doesn't work very well for XRP radio because we want people on our website. We don't want people staying on Instagram. Right. We want to take people off Instagram to here, and quite rightly, Instagram are like, well, we're not just like the yellow pages for whatever people put on here. We're not like the classifieds, and that's kind of the point of it, which is why it doesn't initially seem obvious for it to work for musicians, because music, really, you can't post a song on Instagram and you don't get much back if you post a song on Instagram, whereas you can post a link to your song on Facebook and go from there. So Instagram's definitely a lot more about posting up, like more about you. It's more social, and people will follow you, and then they'll find out other stuff from you from there. But it's mainly for people that are posting their lives up and have people following them, I guess, like influencers.
Well, I just look at it as a musician. To me, it's just another outlet to let people know that I exist. Here's my music, or here's where you can find it if you care to listen to it. Because I know, everybody uses Instagram. It's hot, and so is TikTok. So to me, it's just other outlets. But as we're saying here, this is so damn not user. I take that back. It's not musician friendly by a long shot. It's
not advertisement friendly, and that's the kind of point. This is one thing that I try and say to everyone out there. Remember, it's social networking, so you're going to get rewarded for being social. It's not an advertisement platform. If you want to advertise on the platform, use the paid options if you're going to do it that way. If you're just going to keep posting your own advertisements to your own songs and that's all you're posting, that's not very social. There's nothing social about that whatsoever. So the platform isn't going to reward you. If you're going into groups, interacting with other musicians, letting them know you've got music, but also listening to their music, the platform is going to reward you massively.
Well, sure.
Because it is a social network and it wants you to be social. It does aggravate me when I look at Facebook and there's people like Facebook's restricting my posts and I posted this and it only got seen by 2 people, and it's like
Right.
that's because Facebook is looking at how social you are and you're only social with these 2 people, so only those 2 people are going to see that post. Have you ever noticed if you've never spoke to someone in a long time and then when you speak to them like on Messenger, all of a sudden their posts start popping up on your feed a lot more?
Yeah,
Rewarded for being social. If you speak to
Yeah.
2 people, you're going to have 2 people interacting with you, and your post count is going to regularly be 2 people. If you look on your pages and you look at the views and you have 36 views, I bet you'll go to your page and you'll look at active followers and it will say 36 people. You'll go into your messages on your page or you'll look at your comments and it will be the same 36 people always commenting. You need to bring more people in. So be social, go into the groups, talk to people, and all those people you're talking to the groups, if they've liked your page and you're talking to them as your page, then your page is going to pop up in their feed more.
Yeah.
So you want interactive things, you want to talk to people, you want to be social, you don't just want to go, here's my new track, everyone, here you go. And then walk away from it and then get pissed off that only 2 people have gone, oh, that's a good track. Just think about it.
So you're saying basically I have to start liking people.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean,
This is going to be tough.
Social networking isn't for everyone, but it's not post and like if you want to advertise, then pay for advertisement. Don't think that you can't get pissed off with Facebook for not allowing you to just freely use its platform to benefit yourself, because it doesn't benefit off your advertisement. There's no, it benefits off you talking to people and keeping people on the platform. But, you know, it does. It's something that's always infuriated me when I look at Facebook and see everyone moaning about it, and it's like, oh yeah, Facebook won't. I've put up my newest song advertisement, and Facebook's not getting it everywhere, and it's like that's because you posted an advertisement. You know, do something different. Ask people what they think of your new song. Post little clips of it, and post a few clips of various guitar solos you've done or various vocal takes you've done, and ask people which one they like first. Create that bit of buzz before the track comes out, and then when the track comes out, people already know about it, and they click on the final version. And one of the cool things with that is they're now part of the process, and they want to click on it to see which solo you put in or which vocal take you put in. Free advertisement and marketing advice here on XRP Radio. Enjoy it, take it, have fun.
Yep. Moving right along.
Yeah. Oh, we've got another piece of music. We've got a lot more pieces of music.
Let's
we've
do
got an hour and 13 minutes left. Let's go, everybody.
Right.
This is Tears and Blood from Airamfm.
I'd do it all over again if I could.
Oh, I had a bit of a Tizz run. Yay.
Yeah. No, I've tried some of that thing where you give them money to boost your post, you know, and it never seems like it makes any big difference. But that's okay. Like I said before, I'm very comfortable being unknown.
You're not unknown, though. I mean, like, a lot of people...
I'm sort of known.
Yeah. You like... I would say if everyone that I know that liked your music actually got round and bought one of your tracks, you'd have, like, a couple of $100 quid.
See, that's crazy to me, man.
But the biggest issue with independent music is making that connect. In marketing, you'd call it converting those friends and people that see and interact with you into a actual sale that supports you, and that's the step of difficulty.
Well, look, I mean, to be totally honest about it, you know, I guess I'm one of those lazy musicians where it's like, you know, if I had my way, I would just have to worry about writing, but I'd give it to someone else to actually market it for me. It's like, here, you go out and do all that legwork for me so I can go back to my guitar solo. You know? But that's just me, you know.
I do it all.
It's definitely for people that I mean, there's so many different ways that you can still do it. You can still cut a fucking tape and send it to all your friends to start with. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
There's still a million other places than XRP. Some people are comfortable, some people aren't. I mean, I don't put my music out, so it's ridiculous for me to be giving people so much information.
But you know, I will give you this though. I've had a lot of good response. I'll like video myself playing like a little guitar solo or something and make a reel out of it. Those get a lot of watches. You know, so that's cool.
Just go back to those posts and then post the link to the track that you've done on there and go, if you like this solo, it's in this track.
That's a good idea.
Yep. You're listening to XRP Radio, Tears and Blood from Airamfm. Nice, spacey, soft piece of loveliness. I did like that.
Yep, me too.
I did not addressing your order to post a 3 second. Well, this is the thing, Mish. You kind of need to just be constantly recording. So Mish has put in the chat box, I'm not dressing up in all my shit to do it, post a 3 second vocal track. This is the biggest mistake that I think a lot of bands and artists do. A lot of that production behind the scenes stuff is like people enjoy looking at it and people enjoy getting to grips with it, and especially being part of the song craft, being able to turn around and go, oh, should this be a trumpet or a trombone, or should it be this vocal take, or shall I use this riff or this riff? People really enjoy that kind of stuff, and you just need to, in your recording or songwriting process, have a camera recording all the time. And you'll naturally go, oh, that'll be a good bit. Time check it, time stamp it, just write down, okay, I've done an hour, so in 1 hour and 12 minutes through that video, I did that cool bit. Go back to it, cut it out, post it. And it's just naturally in your thing. If you have a stage presence like Mish, it is a bit more awkward because that means you need to be recording in your gear. But what I would say is if you're going to use a persona, it's a good thing to, I mean, personas in music, it's method acting at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
And the more I personally think you should be doing that throughout the whole process. I look at, I mean, you may say that you not enjoy it. I look at all the bigger independent bands and a lot of decision making, because at the end of the day, how do you make a track that your fans like? You ask them what they want you to make. I mean, so yeah, band, you know, it can be as simple as there's a lot of simple ones are, what maybe not even what you record. You'll have some guitarists that once a week they do a little live stream and they ask their audience what one cover are they going to play that week, or what song should I start off with? If you gig in, that's always a good one. What should be the opening track of the set? What should be the finishing track of the set? All that kind of stuff. Get your fans involved in it, and they're gonna not only be happy to be part of the process and enjoy the content, but also they're going to interact with it, which means it's going to go further as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, one of the ideas I've had for the longest time, and I've never done it yet, but someday I will. I have a really nice video recorder, right? And I've always wanted to do a thing that talks, like, chronicles the behind the scenes of a song, like from the sitting down and writing process to the basic guitar tracks and the production, and video all that back, you know, behind the scene, you know, like small clips of it, right? Not too much, you know, but put it all together. And I was going to do that with Cluckzilla, and I didn't do it. And I really want to do that, and I haven't done it yet, but I think some people would find it really interesting. So someday.
It is a lot of effort. It has become a little bit less effort because there's tools out there that will scrub your videos for you. So this is a bit of AI creative tool that I don't think anything is bad about it, but you can use it. So you could like type in a phrase and it'll go to that bit where you've said that phrase in the video.
Oh, nice.
It saves you a whole lot of time. It's like that thing that I showed you the other day, Craig, where we could put one of our videos and it will create like 15-second reels based on key phrases and stuff. Right. And it will come up. I think that kind of stuff's excellent, and it's a very easy way to scrub videos and do a lot of a lot of content out of it just by recording long videos.
Right.
You know, some of these AI scrubbing tools are absolutely fantastic, to be fair, and should be used. I wouldn't be surprised if there is, or one will come out where you can. It's musical scrubbing, so you can be like, oh, when I played this riff in E or something. Probably, I haven't had to look for it, so I don't know if it exists yet. But some of the tools out there are getting very good for being able to manage large amounts of video or audio, and get into little easy to use nuggets of goodness.
It's a good idea. Yeah, thanks, Amy. I definitely should get that going. I think it'd be kind of cool. I have put up like, you know, still pictures of like handwritten lyrics, you know, little videos of me doing like basic guitar tracks and stuff, but nothing much more than that. But something bigger could be kind of interesting. So we'll see. Yep.
I mean, yeah, Misha said, do people watch that? I mean, I watch that stuff.
I love
when it's there.
I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite things to watch when I'm watching YouTube and stuff is like band documentaries, like behind the scenes of bands. I love, I've said this a million times on XRP. I love the creative process. I'm so interested in what triggers other people's process, what their method is to do things, how they record, how they write, how they do. I'm fascinated by that, because everybody has their own way to get where we wind up, you know.
And then another side of some of my favorite music videos incorporate that. So we did a live play, I think, in one of the Zerpathon Icons of Industries Wheels in Motions video is kind of behind the stage. So you hear the music and you see all the musicians playing, but it's like it's recordings from the studios of the process that was going behind it. And again, with I think it's Kilburn's I Am the King, that's all studio recorded as well. And that one's even better because it's like a home studio. It's like a, you know, it's a big room and they're all in there. You see Joel in the side in, like, you know, not the fanciest of vocal booths, as it were, but it's great. It's quite gritty quality to it, and they get a fantastic sound. We all know they get a fantastic sound out of it.
You bet. Oh, that sounds great.
But their videos are fantastic. And great, and again, even more so if you can encourage your fans to be part of the creative process, whether you listen to them or not, because at the end of the day, like you say, oh, let's see what, you know, what solo should I use, what synth sound should I use, what vocal pattern should I use. They're gonna, if they voted or if they did get involved, they're going to want to see which one they did and be upset or not. And if they are upset, to be honest, that's fantastic for social networks. Fantastic. I'm part of a Final Fantasy group, and it's great because the clickbait that they put in, they'll just be something like, what do people think about a Final Fantasy 9 remake? And as soon as you do stuff like that, it's half of the people are like, don't ruin a good game. No, it doesn't need a remake. And half of the people are like, I have been waiting my whole life for this. Shut up, everyone. And it gets really quite venomous. But fantastic for the marketing side of things. It gets those ratings right up, those algorithms having divisive chat on. I mean, Facebook loves a bit of divisive chat. You can see that by some of the political shit that's out there. So get that going for sure.
Yeah.
Because Facebook wants to put that out there and go, oh, what do some more people think about this divisive stuff? And the other thing is, we all know Facebook's gaining information from that, because they can go, oh, 100 people like this synth sound, but 200 people like this synth sound. So we can turn around to all our music creatives and go, if you're making synth music, use this.
Yeah. No, it's funny. Amy put up, I love to watch how others create their stuff. What I'm not going to video is I'm not going to video me at 3 o'clock in the morning laying in bed because I'm stuck on a lyric and I can't figure out what in the hell I'm going to write next, or the one where I'm in the shower and I come running out for a pad of paper and a pen because all of a sudden some great idea hit me in the middle of that and I got to write it down. Then I go back and finish my show. We're not going to video that stuff, guys. Sorry. But maybe other stuff I will. Oh, man. I
think you should video both of those.
I think that's a horrible idea, but okay.
New submission. We have played it before. I even played it in the Craig Tizz Show because I really enjoyed it. It's 28 years. 28 years. I combined two words there, years and later. 28 years later, late Cambrian. 28 years. Fucking hell.
There we go. Man, we're down to like the last hour already.
This is a happy surprise.
Crazy.
But I see red in your eyes. And the smell of ground with the flies. They all circle around in your head.
I think we should tell people that. I think you should say this because you're running the show today. If they're watching the, I think I said this before today though. If they're watching the regular show, they get all the fun stuff, like what's in the fridge and what's for dinner and what's for, you know. What do you think?
Wait, what? If
said-
people are watching the regular show, they should get what?
No, I said if they're watching the regular Craig and Tizz show, you know, they would get all the cool segments, you know, like what's for supper and the geek thing and the, because I think people are expecting more tag today. See what I'm saying?
I
don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just busy reading the chat box. Poor Amy, she goes through the same crap I do.
What they say. What do you need to believe? It's fantasy a bit free from a boring life in the sticks with your hunting knife and your dream. That life is not what it seems. Oh.
How many songs have I got through?
Yeah, how's time looking?
I think we're good.
How many more new subs do you have?
I'm just working it out.
Did you think your life was a play?
11.
What do you believe?
11, you said?
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay.
You know what, Miss? It's easier when your neighbours hate you because then they don't speak to you. And you don't get involved in this weird bin bringing back system. So today's bin day. And we all most of us take our own bins down. Occasionally, it's me and my two neighbours, and we kind of in this bin syndicate. But there's three of us, and obviously we can only take two wheelie. We've only got two hands. We can only take two bins at a time. So the system is like you take one of the others, and then someone has to take their own. But there's no official way of doing it. So you do it, and then occasionally I get my bin taken, and then occasionally it's like no, because you took theirs instead of. And you can tell that's the reason why. And then there's the bringing the bins back, where you can actually bring all three bins back, but then you see that someone's only brought two bins back, and you're like, it's kind of your turn, but it's not official. It's not being written down. The bin syndicate is an official thing. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I've done it for the past couple of weeks. Someone's going to take my bin, and then I walk out, and I'm like, why isn't my bin being taken? But I can't be angry because it's not official. I know this is stupid. It's the weirdest situation ever.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, we have fun. We've got a few tracks left to play. We're gonna have to speed up a little bit, but we've got enough time. And if anyone wants to hear anything specific, please do say as well. We'd love to have you say things.
to us. Spike's here. We played Toffee Hammer earlier, and we enjoyed it.
It was great.
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. Do what you want, veli-matti murtovaara. I pronounced that wrong.
Oh, here we go. There's some synthesizer for Mish.
A lot of reverb, though.
Sample and hold. Yeah. A lot of reverb on that vocal, though.
Stay in the core. The God of the autumn passing. Stay in the core. Say that you want more. If you truly need it, say that you want more. Oh, do what you wanna do. Go where you wanna go. You still believe in you.
Oh, that sounds pretty lovely.
Don't be nobody.
Yep.
No, sorry. Advert on my phone. Buy one peri peri chicken and get another peri peri chicken for free.
Buy one, get one free is always good.
Buy one, get one free. Right. Tell me that this is wrong. Pizza, just normal pizza with only onions on it.
That's horrible.
It is, isn't it? Good.
Yes.
It's a thing I keep getting seeing advertised up here, and I'm like, I can't think of anything more horrific. You've ruined possibly the best food stuff on the planet.
I'll tell you something weirder than that. Here where I live, at the Minnesota State Fair, one of the most popular things is dill pickle pizza.
Yeah,
No. This is cheese and no sauce. Cheese and dill pickles. Sliced.
Did you see that video of Jana and Bill trying the...
Yes, I did.
What pizza was that again? What's it called?
Oh, it was some city there.
The Boston pizza.
Boston pizza or something, yes.
And it was literally like dry focaccia bread with a cheese slice on it.
It looked horrible.
It looked so bad. And then they said it was like okay, it was edible. But like their faces did not say that. It was like, this is so good.
Yeah. Oh man.
They looked like a kid that's just been told to eat broccoli.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. So those guys want to hear Phone Drain.
I think they're being a bit demanding.
Well, I think they asked nice.
No, not nice enough. They want me to wear Mish DUI knickers. Just demanding. In a pink cap as well. Demanding. This track became a lot more.
It really did, didn't it?
Down, bam, down.
A little brass thing is cool. Do what I want? Don't ever tell me that.
What would you do?
It wouldn't be good.
What would be good?
It would be expensive.
Oh, okay. Do what you want. Veli-matti murtovaara. I have 100% pronounced that wrong. These people are being incredibly demanding in the chat box. Phone drain in a pink cap and DUI Mish knickers, please. Well, you're gonna have to send me your knickers.
I guess.
This is Phone Drain, driving under Mishappenings insanity, which acronym just so happens to appropriately read dummy.
All right, geezer. I'm driving home from London, so I can't really type in the chat box, but I am listening, and I'm really glad you enjoy Toffee Hammer. Is that another one that it's an old as the hills Z-Stack song, but none of you guys have actually heard it? Because that's awesome. Anyway, have a good rest of the show. I'll speak to you later.
I don't know if you heard that, but that was a nice message from Rob.
I heard it.
Thank you, Robert. We heard your message live. It's kind of cool that I can do that. I didn't think I could do that.
That is cool.
That's the things that we can do now.
We're so high tech.
I know. I can literally say, if anyone wants to send a voice message on Facebook Messenger, you can be live on Facebook. Well, no. XRP. That's what we're on, aren't we?
God. Hour left to go, folks.
Oh, I've usually got ALC like doing all the nothing.
Yeah, I know.
She literally, her job is just to have the list of tracks and then tell me what's next.
Well, she pretty much has my job on Wednesdays, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make the list of music though on a Saturday.
Oh, that's true. Now, are you going to have her next Saturday?
I don't know.
She's still out of commission.
I know. I think she's back next Saturday, but then I think she's travelling whatever Saturday is close to the 31st. Because she'll be travelling here,
right?
I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check with her.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I got my song done for August. Last night, I got my song done for September. So, hell, I could take a break if I wanted to.
And that's the point. That's exactly why I told you to do that.
I could, like, play games or read a book or something.
You could complete Expedition 33 with me.
I could start the damn thing anyway. I've really got a hankering to play Diablo 4, but I know that when I put it in, it's probably going to be like an hour's worth of updates to get it current again.
Me and Kat love Diablo 4.
I know you. I remember when you guys first got it, you were playing it like crazy.
All the time.
Yep. You have to get you guys a Switch too. That Mario Kart is so good.
The only problem is, like, I look at everything about the Switch 2, and the only reason for me to get it is that game, really. And
Well,
the Mario Kart is, because that's all we use it for, Mario Kart and Mario Kart.
Well, honestly, I bought it for 2 games.
Hold it. That was them doing the thing. They're in the chat box. They did a thing.
Yep. The chat box thing.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Be one of those conversations. Yep.
Panties.
Yep. And a pink
I
cap.
showed everyone the panties.
Yep. So
do you want to see the panties?
Let's see them.
There you go.
There they are. Boy, look at those.
You too could have Mish on your fanny.
That's wrong in so many different ways.
Yeah, I thought so.
They don't come in a guy's version, you guys.
No, that was the guy's version.
Oh, that was the guy's version.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. That was the guy's version.
Yeah.
For the man,
what more can you say?
For the man who has everything and no place to put it.
What less of a place to put it?
Yeah, I guess. Oh man.
Inappropriately, this is Fake ID by Mental and E.V. Palmer.
Fake ID, just been paid, so you drinks on me. Drinks on me. Drinks on me. Head to the bar with your fake ID, just been paid, so you drinks on me. Drinks on me. Drinks on me. Head to the bar with the fake ID. Just been paid, so you drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me. Head to the bar with the fake ID. Just been paid, so you drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me. Shot, 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 shot. Drinks on me.
I do like a little bit of dancey poppy shit.
Oh yeah.
Head to the bar with your fake ID. Just been paid, so you drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me. Head to the bar with your fake ID. Just been paid, so you drinks on me. Shot, shot, drinks on me.
Shot, shot, the drinks on me. Head to the club with your fake ID. I mean, you don't need more lyrics, do you? That's all you need.
Not really. Not to this.
Very bouncy.
Yeah. Well, it's a good club tune.
I like this bit.
I can't figure out how they're getting that synthesizer sound.
It is a weird sound. It almost sounds like it's been reversed, but then reversed back.
Yeah. I think they tweaked it in software.
Fake ID Mental featuring E.V. Palmer here on XRP Radio. Definitely bouncy vibes. Bouncy. I am a sucker for a bit of bouncy pop music. I can't deny being a sucker for those kinds of things.
Yep.
Where are we in my list? Right, that one's done. We've done that one. Oh, we've done that one as well. We're getting there, Craig. We're getting there slowly.
All right.
I'm going to say loads of names, and you're going to go, that's the one that I want now. That's what we're doing. Screams of Tranquility, ORBE, Phillip Foxley, Romeopathy, Dave Rivers, Riiver Brukes, no L there, Blue Scarr, Lorenza Wildcard, nonsense.
Dave Rivers.
Want a bit of DJ per club?
Mm-hmm.
Dave Parsons Rivers, nonetheless.
Yep.
He's this is probably quite apt for the track that we've just been playing. Actually, another dancey, poppy piece of wonderfulness.
Keep it in the vein, man.
That's what I thought. This, no, it's not. Apparently, this is it. Will it be? Let me refresh this.
I want to see this is what I think it is. I'm curious now.
Dave Parsons Rivers. There we go. It's called Back to Life. It's a remix. I don't know whether it's what you think it's going to be, but it's the latest thing from Dave Parsons Rivers, aka DJ per Club.
Nope, not it.
Yeah, I don't know what you were expecting, to be honest.
I thought it was more of an acoustic track.
No,
it's been going very electro.
Ah.
Don't look back, no. Don't look back. You don't want to go back.
Although I'm slightly, if you put all of his latest track names together, you'd be a little bit worried about him. We've got Sex Ain't What You Think, followed by They Only Come Out at Night. Followed by Love Inside Me.
Oh, I think Dave needs a hobby. Oh man, poor guy.
Love Inside Me comes in 2 parts.
Well, usually, no, I'm not gonna go there. It's too easy. Of course, it comes in 2 parts. Oh,
side 1 and side 2.
Well, there you go. Yes, and now the last part of the show, folks, goes right down the... Oh, man.
That's killed me. That.
Oh,
Dave Parsons Rivers, you smutty guy.
yes, he certainly is. Get that guy to church. Wow. All right, I'm thinking about dinner already. No, it's only 4:21 for me.
Oh, I'm hungry.
I am too, man. When I get done with this, I'm gonna head right upstairs and have something. I mean, can you imagine if I didn't write songs for like 2 months or something? What the hell would I do? Well, I know exactly what I do. There's other things I can do.
Yeah. Play Expedition 33 with me.
What if I forget how to do it? Can I forget everything in 2 months?
Nah, you'll be fine. Plus, you'll have another idea between now and then.
Well, right now I am kind of out of I'm out of gas idea-wise right now.
Out of gas.
The last thing though was a new Sea Rage. Probably the last one. I think that formula's kind of done.
You don't wanna go back there.
I really want a pizza now, but I've got to stop eating pizza all the time.
I have one down here in the freezer.
I do like a lot of other foods, but pizza is like so good.
Well, the thing about it, especially...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Back to Life, the remix 2025, Dave Parsons Rivers, DJ Club, here on XRP Radio. I don't know why I can't say DJ Club without saying it in that specific manner. Should we go from one river to another river?
Why not? We can ford the river.
We've gone from Dave Parsons Rivers to River Brukes.
Ah, I saw what you did there.
It's almost like I've intended to do it.
I know.
I've been waiting all day to do that, to be honest. The sad little love of real tenuous links that I have. That little geeky laugh that I did says it all. This is River Brukes, Friends in Black.
That was a good chord there.
Close the curtains and she locked the door. She leave it all behind, 'cause it means nothing anymore. Clock struck midnight on a dark moon. She wipes her tears.
This is nice.
She felt so small, and the morning brought her friends.
I love that description. Gay bum sex.
Gay bum sex.
You know, it sounds like a famous actor. Like his first name is Gay and his last name is Bum Sex.
The famous Gay bum sex.
You know, I'm Gay Bum Sex.
And he would be annoyingly British, wouldn't he?
Oh, he would be. You'd have to be. Hello.
Yes,
That could be a really good pseudonym.
Yeah. Add to the bum sex fortune.
You might know my dad, Reginald. Reginald the Bum Sex. Part of the
No, it'd have to be Richard, wouldn't it?
Richard the Bum Sex.
Dick Bum Sex.
Dick Bum Sex. We're from Surrey.
Surrey? Why Surrey? Couldn't you pick somewhere? Go for Cambridge or something.
Oh, fine. From the Cambridge bums. From the Oxford Bum Sexes. You might have something here.
We don't fuck with those Cambridge bum sexes.
No, you don't dick with the Cambridge bum sex.
Richard's never been there, not once. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I mean, he did back in once. Gay bum sex.
Oh, that needs to be a cartoon.
Needs to be. Quick, call Booms.
You know, in this, no, it need to be done in the same style as what's the name, Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Oh God, yeah.
They're just like that. Gay bum sex.
Gay bum sex.
I don't think I've ever said that phrase so many times. We've just sat here for the majority of that song just going, gay bum sex, gay bum. My name's Gay Bum Sex Station.
I mean, the poor guys in the green room listening to this conversation. What's wrong with this guy? Gay bum sex.
Oh.
Between now and next Wednesday, we have to have an intro for the Gay Bum Sex Show.
I'm not doing a Gay Bum Sex Show with you, Craig. I'm not doing it. I'm sure Connie wouldn't like it either.
Well, to be fair, right now you are on top. Oh, man.
Just because Catherine's away doesn't mean you can't take advantage of me. That was River Brukes with Friends in Black.
Yep. Oh man,
I love the fact that the aim is there. Obviously, not watching the green room thing. Good on you. That's the sense.
Good choice, Amy.
Oh no, she is. She is enjoying.
Oh no, she's watching it. Damn. Well, that's it for that.
If you don't want to hear Gay Bum Sex, you can click on the little play button in the bottom corner, and you won't hear all us chatting stupid shit over the tracks. Okay, we do have two formats. One is the green room. One is the actual stream that people should be listening to. But by popular demand,
yes, and one is the classy radio professional thing, which is not the green room part.
No.
Amy's laughing hysterically. Yes, you know, we never said we were what normal.
The P and XRP doesn't stand for professional.
I've said that for 1,000 years. Thank you.
It may stand
for proper for that matter.
It may stand for penis in the bum at this moment. But
oh, here we go. I thought we were out of the gutter, but right back in, boys. Okay, then, Mr. Bum Sex. And now the next song is by. You should do the entire show as Gay Bum Sex. I think that would be wonderful.
It's all right. So it's time. It's time for the next track, and the next track up is by Dick Holder, and
that's it. I have to go do something. I think I have to go wash dishes now. Goodbye.
Do you want to know something embarrassing? I probably shouldn't say this on live radio.
Too late now.
But my brother, my brother legitimately got beat up by a person called Richard Holder.
Oh, come on.
I'm not no words of it, like he got beat up.
He didn't tell his friends. He didn't tell his friends that, did he?
I mean, everyone knew he got beat up by a dick holder.
Dude, that's horrible.
And it's one of my favorite pieces of information ever.
Yes, it is. Oh man.
Oh dear. Right, here we go. ORBE. With an E on the end, it might be ORBE, which just makes me think of those little things that you put in water that I don't understand why they exist. Here's some things you put in water and they get bigger. But why? How?
Why not?
What's the point? And people just started filling people's swimming pools with them for some reason. I don't know. This is we've got 1 through 5 of these, by the way. It's by ORBE or ORBE, however you want to say it. It's called Citrinitas. And we've got Citrinitas 1 through 5. And in true XRP style, I'm playing the last one first.
Of course. Amy is actually suggesting we prepped this beforehand. Nothing we do is prepared on the show.
I mean, if you think about it legitimately, if all of this was scripted, it'll be even weirder because we'd have sat down and thought we're going to do this. We've written it on paper and said we're going to do this during this
you
show.
imagine? Yeah, so about an hour and a half into the show, we go into the dick bum sex routine. Yeah, right.
Stop. It was a little thing, but you keep saying it weird, like a dick bum sex routine. We didn't do a dick bum sex routine. We thought there was a funny little thing. Okay. Jesus Christ, Craig.
I know.
We're both married.
If you think this is bad, yeah, not to each other. You think this is You think this is bad, Amy? Tune in on Wednesday nights. It gets worse.
Yeah, this isn't the normal show that we usually. I've got my my other half here, keeping tabs on everything that we do, and that's what we need. We need Catherine's disapproving luck in the corner.
No, this show is what happens when you have Tizz and I without adult supervision. Connie's not here. Cat isn't here.
Boys on town.
Boys, yeah, I know.
Boys on town. Boys out on the town. Boys on tour.
Amy's going. This is the best Saturday night she's had in a while. Well, you're welcome. What's the response to that?
This is great, by the way. Fantastic proggy metal vibes. I'm surprised that we are a few minutes in, not a vocal yet, but it's kept my attention.
They're setting a mood.
Love the syncopation there.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it super clear, but good enough. I'm getting the drums. Here we go.
It was kind of a solid. You had a solid kind of dawn on the main guitar and bass, but then in what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was 6/4.
Right.
That's quite clever. Sorry, listeners.
So just out of curiosity, what did you have for show and tell? You're going to wait and hit me with it next Wednesday.
Sorry, say again.
I said, so out of curiosity, what did you have for show and tell? Are you going to wait and show me next Wednesday? I mean, you don't have to show me today. We're not going to have time for it. I was just curious.
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, well, in that case, don't worry about it.
I said that earlier. I said, I had something, and I've completely forgot what it was. And then I was like, maybe it was Expedition 33, but I've already ruined it.
Okay, well, that's fine then. Not a problem, because we're not gonna have time for it today anyway.
I've got a new carpet cleaner that weirdly... Today I got a delivery that was a carpet cleaner, an Expedition 33.
That's a very interesting combination.
So I was just going to sit down there, carpet cleaner in one hand, controller in the other one.
Makes sense. Hey, Tizz, don't get them mixed up. Don't cross them. I have my next game coming out is you remember a game called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver?
Yes.
I have the reboot of that coming, I think on the 11th, I think is coming.
They rebooted that.
Oh yeah, it's a remaster. It looks beautiful.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like an HD upgrade or a full graphical redo.
It's an HD upgrade. It has 4K skins and stuff. I mean, it still looks rough but smoother, if that makes any sense. So I think I have the original PS2 version of that.
I don't know if you'd remember this, but kind of like the graphical change in the HD remaster of Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the 17th is the Donkey Kong game on Switch 2. That's going to be great.
I was never a big Donkey Kong fan, honestly.
Really?
When I see him in other Nintendo games, I'm pissed off that he's there. To be honest,
one of my favorite games of all time is Donkey Kong 64. That was amazing.
Yeah, never.
Yeah. Hey, Grimrock's here.
With a new track, we best play it then.
We should jump on that, man.
We're gonna jump on it. It's called The Product. Ooh. Uploaded today. I like it when they get a song that's uploaded today.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That was a great. This is a great piece of music. It's a very long piece of music.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's Prague. Oh, he's been working in the afternoon. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you go tell him, Tizz.
What are you on about? I'll just make sure that he hasn't got a job there again. I can ensure that he will not have to go into work after I phone them. That's what I'll say. all here on XRP Radio, Sid Trinitas 5, the last one out of the 5 Sid Trinitas. And over the next 5 weeks, we'll probably do the other 4 as well. Kind of thing that we do. ORBE, whatever you want to call him. I enjoyed that. I do enjoy a piece of music that can hold my attention without a single vocal, and that did so much. And it did it for 7.5 minutes, would you believe? Which was quite impressive. Grimrock's in the chat box. Grimrock, I assure you, mate, if you give me your work's phone number, I will assure you that you will never have to go into work ever again. It may be because you've lost your job, but you won't have to go back in and you'll have loads more time to listen to XRP Radio. So just shoot me over. I mean, this goes for anyone. If anyone out there wants to stop working at their place of work, just send me the phone number of your workplace. I will assure you I will get that sorted out for you.
Yep.
You know what I would love? I think that would be a great part of the Craig and Tizz show if we had enough listeners that every week someone wanted to quit their job and they could get us to do it live on the radio. We phone them up and we get them out of their job live on air. I think that would be fantastic. Great. I think that would be because the best thing is, especially if it was anyone in the UK, and we got their boss's phone number, we'd be calling them up at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Obviously, what are you calling me? Do you know Bob Ryan? Yeah, well, yeah. They've said they've got a massive love interest with your mom, and they can't come into work anymore because seeing your face turns them on so much, and then you wouldn't have a job anymore, and it would be fine.
Yay! That's XRP, folks. Customer service all the way. What we like is we like to our musicians here at XRP Radio to have all the time to make music. They shouldn't be constrained. They shouldn't be handcuffed to a silly job that pays the bills and allows them to eat. No. Of course, they'd have nowhere to live and keep their guitars and whatnot. But yeah, no, that's a minor
beans and tents were made for a reason, Craig. What was about to call you Charles?
I agree. That's my next album, Beans and Tents. Coming
Beans
soon.
and Tents were made for a reason, Charles.
What were we doing?
We've got a new track in by Grimrock. It's called The Product. It's a today track. It's just been submitted like just now, straight on air. I told you I would do that if people did it, so I'm doing it. I'm pretty sure the product that Grimrock is talking about here is Beans and Tents.
I'm a number, I'm a label, I'm a prodigy going wrong. Was across the damages now. I'm this monster now.
I've made a mistake, right?
And what was that?
Well, what I want to do once this show finishes, well, what I have to do is take the bins out. And then what I want to do is crank out some of this Expedition 33. But it's still in its wrapping. Still in its wrapping.
Right.
You know,
So
when
you
you
have-
put in a PS5 disc, you've got 2 hours before you're playing the game.
I'm trying to remember. I think, to be honest with you, I think I was surprised by how fast this loaded. Because
I also, unfortunately, have to decide a thing to delete, and I know the only things on that console are Square Enix games, so I don't have a choice.
oh, you don't have any external storage, huh?
Do I have one somewhere? I probably have a device that I can use, but it's not SSD, so it's loads slow as crap.
Okay, what I've got going. Well, maybe you can take some advice from me. I've got console storage. I've got a 4 terabyte SSD in the machine. Then I have another external 8 terabyte hard drive on the outside of it.
Yeah. And
So
I
I've
need an SSD. I don't like running PS4, PS5 games on an SSD, on a HDD rather.
They're slow. It takes a while for them to transfer back and forth, but it's not horrible.
Yeah. And the games glitch out if you play them off the drive.
You can't play them off the drive. You can only load them back and forth to
Oh.
system memory.
Oh, because you
Not-
need
it's
to
a-
be able to play off drive on a
Nope.
not
Think
even
of it
off an SSD.
On the no. All you're doing is moving the games to your main system memory.
Oh, okay. One sec.
Yeah.
The product from Grimrock here on XRP Radio. Swampy, rocky, grimmy, rocky goodness. Exactly what you expected from Grimrock. That was literally like Grimrock uploaded a new track. I think I could have told you what it sounded. I could have beatboxed that to you before I played it.
Probably.
I like it. It's good.
Yeah, it was
I
very
couldn't
good.
have.
Very
That was a lie. That's as close as I'm getting. That wasn't
Damn
too
right.
bad, actually. That wasn't the worst thing that I've ever
That
done.
wasn't
in
a
my life.
bad synth simulation. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the synths rock in there. That's really good.
Yeah, we like it. We like it. Everyone likes it. Mish likes it. Mish says the synths work fucking well.
Right. And Mish is a synth guy for sure.
Yeah. If you like synths, then you've got good synths. Maybe.
He's your man. The synth man.
Yeah. Or he might have just shit taste. We don't know.
Well, you know something. I'm not going to go there. You're on your own here.
I'm sorry.
You captain your own ship on that one, buddy.
I'm really sorry. I'm losing control of my. I've got like this weird form of Tourette's, but the Tourette's is that like my mind goes for the most insulting, horriblest thing to say. You know what it is? I always get this way when I get into streams of or binges of watching. There's a Scouse comedian all over the internet called Paul Smith, and he's just a crowd work comedian, and he basically just stands up on stage, picks on one of the crowd and calls their mum a slut for half an hour. And it's terrible, but it's hilarious, and I end up binge watching a few of the seasons, a few of his stage work, and
Yeah.
I lose that thing between my mind and my mouth that says stop doing that.
Oh, the editing gland. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And now the most inappropriate thing is what I say. I was at work the other day, and one of the team leaders turned around to one of my colleagues, Ryan, and went, today I'd really like it if you would. And before he could finish the sentence, I just screamed in his face, "Fuck off!" And I don't know why it just came out of nowhere. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, Ryan. I did not mean that." Came out of nowhere. my mind thought it was funny. The disconnect between my mind and my mouth didn't happen, and I just screamed in your face, "Fuck off!" And I didn't mean it at all. And the worst thing was, I looked at him like the minute after I said it, and I really did scream at him, and he looked like he was gonna cry. And I was like, I'm not joking. I really didn't mean that.
Oh man,
I really didn't mean that. That's happened to me quite often. Mish being here for a few days didn't help because it
not a good influence.
No, it wasn't him being an influence, but I'll be sitting there and he'd turn around to me over my shoulder when I was in the middle of doing something else, and he'd go like, "I think it would be good if you did this," and I'd turn around, look him dead in the eye, and go, "I think you're a cunt." And just carry on with the little bit that I was doing, because I was in that focus stream of like, I'm working on this guitar and making this guitar sound good, and you've just told me to turn up the vocals. Shut up, you idiot. I'm gonna deal with that in a minute. And the disconnect, because I was concentrating as well, the disconnect did not happen again. So you're I'm sorry. Funny. I'm sorry to everyone that I do this to, because these are not my legitimate thoughts. This is me. My brain goes, say the most extreme thing to get a giggle. That's what it does. It's horrible. Just say the most horrible extreme thing to get a giggle. And then my mouth quite often just does it. And I don't mean to do it.
Well, what scares me now is the fact that what? Oh, you're thinking?
Oh, there we go.
That's better. No, what scares me is the fact that I have to work with you. So now I'm thinking, hell, am I next?
You've got it, but you've got it quite easy. He hasn't been quite as horrible. But I think that's because you're not a horrible person. So like, me and you don't naturally use certain, because I always try and curb my vocabulary for those that I'm around, and we're not overly sweary. Like,
not really.
Me and Mish are a very sweary couple of people when we're in the same room, or even in the same room.
I would imagine so, yeah.
You can be a bit sweary, and sometimes I worry it's because you're influenced by me, being. No,
it's because of my wife. It's all Connie. She's horrible. She has a mouth like a sailor. It's terrible.
Is this true?
No, not a bit. But what the hell?
that was brilliant. Well done. See, that's the humor that I'm on about. That's exactly what I'm on about. Right. Complete, like brash, dark humor that isn't even true, and I love it. It's fantastic. Oh dear. We've only got 30 minutes left. We should play a few more tracks. These two left feet from Blue Scar. That was brilliant.
Thank you. Well played, sir. Well played. This is an interesting track.
I love glitch vocals. I love glitch vocals. I think it's really good.
Glitching together.
I know you only have one love, but I could be another one. Baby, it's already begun. Sing me another song. You excited, you try to dance. Too late, it's a chance. Come tell me, you love your hands. You know you can, yeah. I know you only have one love.
They might have all left.
Yeah.
They might have all bailed out.
They're all like, oh shit, Dewey's on next.
Oh, is he?
He should be. I don't know.
Well, I'm waiting for his reply. What would Jimmy say? Yes, he is.
Hey, you're doing the show after all, so we've got to finish on time then.
Yeah, we do.
Let's roll this. Yeah, we're not too far behind. Not going to play all of the tracks, but we're not too far behind.
Yeah.
Just do a quick back-to-back to fit an extra one in that's a bit dancey as well.
Yep.
Everything that I've heard with glitch vocals in, I have very much enjoyed. It's cool.
Yeah.
And then mixing it in with just a synth sound.
Right, yeah. Yep. The knickers are now also in men's versions.
I mean, if we're being honest, I would love my cat to shit on Mish's face. That was Pump It Up and Na 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 from Nonsense. Before that, you heard Two Left Feet from Blue Scar. It's the end of the show. Basically, we've got 5 minutes. We're handing over to Dewey with Huey. That's DUI, Driving Under Insanity, with Hosting Under Insanity. I hope you're up for it. He'll be taking the next hour or so after me and Craig disappear into the darkness. We're not going into the darkness. We're both probably going to eat some food.
Yes, we're hungry people.
I'm so hungry. I want pizza, and I'm trying to not justify
If
pizza.
you will, you're burning hell. Just what I said.
What?
Get out my ass.
Go away! Oh, now I can't hear you. What's going on? How do I get rid of...
Pull the plug!
What the fuck is playing? I have no idea what's playing here.
Just turn it all off.
I don't know how. I am... This is actually a track off... Oh, I found it. 1 sec. I've almost found it. Where did that go?
I don't know.
Ah, this is... How do I turn that off?
You bear the name. It's all the same. Pushing hard, but not too much. Got the feel, I got the touch. Walk around your fucked up brain. Talking shit without the blame.
Craig, say a word.
Hello.
Okay, cool. Right, that'll do. That'll do for now. Fuck it. That's actually from Locked and Loaded earlier with DJ Guns.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
His show is playing somewhere, and I don't know where, but it is playing somewhere.
What a great way to end the show.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's the end of the show. You know what I'm going to do for a change? I'm going to play one of my own pieces of music at the end of the show. Craig, if you could listen to any one of my pieces of music right now, what would it be?
Oh, Knife Edge.
Okay. That surprised me. Me and Spike Direction connected because we both have a song called Knife Edge, and they're both very fucking different. It's been a pleasure to entertain you all for the evening. We're off. Me and Craig are back next Wednesday, at least with the Craig and Tizz Show. Craig's hot picks, and
all the usual zines.
All the usual, show and tell, what's for dinner, you know, the important stuff.
Right.
Until then, Craig, do you have any final words?
I really don't. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
You said you don't, and then said final words. For fuck's sake, Craig.
Okay, fine.
This is me with Knife Edge. Have a lovely rest of your evening, everybody. Stay tuned for Dewey with Huey. Why you can't? This is annoying. The track is playing on XRP. It's not playing for.
Can't hear it. Can't hear it.
Yeah, we can't hear it. Everyone else, well, everyone on the visual stream can hear it. But I can't get rid of. Right, I'm going to be back in 1 second.
All right. Too funny. We're being jammed by another's channel.
Hello, Craig.
It's just you.
You can hear the music now, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Much better.
There was a tab somewhere playing Shane's show somehow, and I don't know how it started, and the only way that I could get rid of it was closing out of the browser completely.
That's what I was kind of thinking you had to do.
side. True people beginning trying, looking lies, drinking decline, cooking on music like a parasite. Community that eats at a house, driving a man to the streets of the land to find a cure. Get a new up with me, take away the priorities and we bring come back in the future. We have to make it on the back of the front and look back on it, putting the power, friends for miles, situation we're feeling dire. And we're always waiting time, just to feel like we're ready to join the back of the line. From the heart that we hide, and that's for the rest of my life. Come little people at the edge of a knife. And we're always waiting time, just to feel like we're right in the back of the line. From the heart that we hide, and that's for the rest of my life. Come little people at the edge of a knife. Jump into your arms, you can't do no harm to me now. How?
It doesn't surprise me that you like this one, Craig, because it's actually like the one track that I've done with like 20 layers of guitar.
Maybe that's what I like about it.
There's so many layers of guitar on this.
You know what I find so interesting? You've talked to me before about you think I use a lot of layers of guitar. When I write a song, I actually set it up like a real band can play it. So more often than not, you get one bass, two guitars, drums, vocals. That's it. I don't do like 40 tracks.
It's more with your acoustic stuff. I know you've got like you'll have your 12 string and then 2 layers of guitar.
I'll do like a six hard left, 6 hard right, 12 down the middle, and I'll do that. Yeah. No, Lightning Kid was in a direct response to Dragon Riders because I go, okay, I went all acoustic on Dragon Riders. I'm going to go electric now on Lightning Kid. So I like that song a lot. I think it worked out really well. That guitar riff is great.
Our themey tune's going to kick in a second.
Yep.
To the grave.